Right, hello and welcome to week 5. We're now going to do the Wish You Were Here square. So initially for that you need the cream yarn and the blue. So we're going to start as before on some of the squares by joining the yarn to the hook, and then we make a chain of 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't make these too tight. You want them sort of a nice even chain. Nothing too tight, nothing too floppy. So I'll just carry on till I've got my 50. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick count because I did lose count halfway through. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42. So I need to do another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got my chain of 50, and as before we start to do the double crochets, and that's in from the second chain from the hook. So miss that one, and then I'm going to go into that loop there. So again, we're working across this sort of wavy line at the bottom. So oops, like so, into the next one, and when we get to the other end, so you're going in there, and getting this slightly twisted chain, but don't worry about it. So I'll just quietly carry on till we get to the other end, and then we'll check our numbers and begin row 2. Okay, so we should have 59 stitches. I'm just going to double check because of course if you get the first row wrong, nothing else is going to work. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 44, 46, 48, 49. Perfect. So that's what you should have to start with. This slightly uncontrollable line, and we'll be back in a moment and start with the next row. Okay, so here we're back with row 2. So it's really simple. It's a 1 chain. You've done all this type of thing before, and then a double crochet into the first stitch, and then a double crochet into every stitch along, because at the moment we're forming the base of this. So that's a 1 chain, which doesn't count as a stitch, a double crochet into the first stitch, and then a double crochet into every stitch along you need 49 double crochet along this row. Now rows 2, 3, 4 and 5 are all identical. You start with a 1 chain and then you work 49 double crochet. So I'm not going to make you watch me do all those rows. What we'll do is I'll let you go away, do those few rows, and then we will come back and join with round 6, or row 6 rather. Okay, we'll see you shortly. Okay, so this is what you should have after the end of row 5, and row 6 is identical except for at the very end. So you do your 1 chain, and I'm going to work 49 double crochet. I'm sure this bit will get speeded up for you. Okay, so we're nearly at the end, and as we get to stitch number 49, we need to join in with the dark blue yarn. So literally just pull that through at the end, and that's where we are at the end of row 6. So back in a second with row 7. Okay, so for row 7 we've joined in with the navy blue, or the French navy as this one is, and just a reminder that when you're working from the chart, each square shown across the row, there are 49 stitches on the chart and there are 49 stitches worked across, but on the chart every row on the chart actually counts for 2 rows of crochet. So just beware of that one. It's the same as before, but it's just something I wanted to point out again. Also, I found it's incredibly useful to use the chart as a reference alongside working the written instructions. So hopefully you'll find the same along with this video. So we're starting with a 1 chain and a double crochet into the first stitch. Then we're going to do 3 chains. We're going to miss 2 stitches, and then we're going to work 1 double crochet into the next stitch. So you've got your 1 double crochet there, you've missed 2 stitches, done a chain of 3 to carry you across the top, and you've got your 1 double crochet. We're then going to do another 3 chains and miss another 2 stitches, and then we're going to work a double crochet into each of the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then chain 4. Oops, my hand's just got a little bit tangled there, not good. Then we are going to miss 3 stitches and work into the 4th. She says 1, 2, 3, into the 4th. There. Then 2 chain, miss 1 stitch and work another 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 chains, miss a stitch, working into the next one. That's a double crochet. 3 chains, miss 2 stitches and work another double crochet, another 4 chains, miss 3 stitches and work then 4 double crochet, 3, 4, 4 chain, 2, 3, 4, miss 3, work into the 4th, 2 chains, miss 1, then we're working 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 chains, miss a stitch, we're working 5 double crochet here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a chain of 3, miss 2 stitches and we're working double crochet into the end. So that's row 7, and those are the stitch combinations that you need for that. So I'll let you catch up with that and then we'll start on row 8. Okay, here we are with row 8. So as before, the 1 chain, turn in your work and you work in your double crochet into that first stitch. Okay, 3 chain and 5 double crochet. Oops, getting tangled there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 chains and 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're always working into the stitches at the moment, not into the actual gaps. Just wanted to point that out. There we go. Then 2 chain, 1 double crochet, so you're basically working into every double crochet of the row below. Then 4 chains and 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 chains, 1 double crochet, 3 chains, 1 double crochet, 2 chains, 4 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 2 chains, 1 double crochet, 4 chains, 4 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 3 chains, 1 double crochet, another 3 chains, and you've got your final double crochet, remembering to swap back to the cream yarn at the end. So at the end of row 8, that's what you should have. Okay, we'll be back in a minute with row 9. Okay, row 9 is quite a complex row, so we're going to work through this very slowly. So we start with a 1 chain and a 1 double crochet. Then we're doing 2 mosaic trebles, working into the cream and bringing it up at the front as before. Don't be tempted to end up with the blue chains wrapped, so we're doing 2 of those into those 2 stitches, making sure you come up at the front. And then we've got 1 double crochet into the top of the blue double crochets there. Then we've got 2 more mosaic trebles, work down here, so down into the cream row. That's how you should look to start with. Then we've got 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches, so don't get confused with the chains. We're actually going into the proper double crochet that we did on the row below, into the top of the blue. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, then a 2 chain. We're going to miss that 4th stitch there, and we're doing mosaic trebles, 3 of them, into these 3 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's where we are at that point. Then we're on to 2 chain, miss a stitch, and do a mosaic treble into the next of the cream stitches, and then a double crochet into each of the next 3 blue stitches. Okay, 2 chain, miss a stitch, and do a mosaic treble in there. That's where we are at the moment. Two chain, miss a stitch, and then we're going to work mosaic trebles into these 2. Then 2 chain, miss that one, and work 3 mosaic trebles. 1, 2, 3. That's how we're looking so far. Then a double crochet into each of the next 3 blue stitches. 1, 2, 3. Two chain, miss a stitch, and then we're working 3 more mosaic trebles. 2, 3. 3, 2 chain, and miss the blue stitch, and we're working 1 mosaic treble into the next stitch, then 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 into the blue stitches, 2 chain, miss that stitch and work 1 mosaic treble. Oops. There. 2 chain, then we have got, this is where I've got to be really careful, miss a stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, then 2 chain, miss a stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, 2 chain, miss that stitch, and we're going to work 2 mosaic trebles into the next 2 white stitches or cream stitches, and then finally a double crochet into the end. So that's how you should look at the end of row 8. So that's quite a complex row, take your time with it, double check it when you've finished. Okay, we'll be back in a moment with row 10. Okay, so row 10, turn your work, then we've got a 1 chain and a 1 double crochet into that first one as normal, and then we're immediately going to work another 2 double crochets into the 2 stitches, into the 2 cream stitches of the row below. Then we're going to do a 2 chain, miss the 2 chain space, and work a double crochet into the double crochet of the row below, another 2 chain and another double crochet. So you're basically working into the stitches below, so we're going to do then another 2 chain and another double crochet. So that's been repeated 3 times there, and then 2 chain, miss those 2, and then we need to work 4 double crochet. So 3 are quite obvious, 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one is worked into the mosaic treble of the row below. So that's where number, did I get that cleanly? I don't think I did. I'm just going to work that one again. So there we go. 4th double crochet. Then 2 chain, miss the 2 chain space there, and work 3 individual double crochets like that across the mosaic trebles of the row below. So that's where you're at there. Then 2 chain, miss your 2 chain, and then we're working 6 double crochet in total, so 3 that are really obvious, and then we've got another 3 here that are the mosaic trebles. 1, 2, 3. So that's your 6 double crochet there, 2 chain, miss your 2 chain, and then we're working 2 double crochets, 1 into each of those 2 mosaic trebles, 2 chain, and a double crochet into there, then 2 chain and 4 double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th one's worked into the mosaic treble of the row below. 2 chain, miss 2 stitches, and then work a double crochet into those 3 mosaic trebles. Then 2 chain, miss 2 spaces, and then we're working a double crochet into each of the next 9 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, then 2 more into the mosaic trebles, so that's 4, 5, 6. All these are worked into the cream. 7, 8. Then you're on your 9th stitch, and on the 9th stitch, that's when you need to rejoin with the blue yarn. And so when I turn it over for you, that's where we are right now. So you need your work to be looking like mine. Okay, we're back in a moment with row 11. Okay, so we're back with the dark blue yarn for row 11. We're going to do a 1 chain and the usual double crochet at the end, and then a 3 chain. I'm going to miss 2 stitches and work a double crochet into here, and then another 3 chain, miss 2 stitches, and then we're going to work 3 individual double crochets into the next 3 stitches, like so, and then a mosaic treble down into the navy blue row. Make sure you get 2 loops to work into. Okay, chain of 4, and then we're going to miss 3 stitches, and then we're going to work a mosaic treble into the next stitch, chain of 2, miss 1 stitch, and then we're going to work another 3 separate double crochets into the next 3 stitches, followed by a mosaic treble down. Remember it to come up at the front. Two chain, miss 1 stitch, and a mosaic treble into the next stitch, then a double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, followed by a mosaic treble. Chain 4, miss 3 stitches, 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches, and a mosaic treble. Chain of 4, miss 3 stitches and work a mosaic treble. Two chain, miss 1 stitch, and then we're going to work another 3 double crochet followed by another mosaic treble down into the navy blue, 2 rows down. That's where we are at the moment. 2 chain, miss a stitch and work a mosaic treble, and then again 2 chain, miss the next stitch, working your mosaic treble again into the dark blue, 2 rows down, and another 2 chain and another mosaic treble. Enough. There we go. Then we have a final 3 chain, miss 2 and work in your last double crochet of the row. Okay, we're back in a moment with row 12. Okay, so that's the front after row 11, and we're now going to start with row 12. So we start off in the usual way, 1 chain and 1 double crochet. Then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, which is, if I just fold the cream back, you can see there. So we've joined that to the top of the mosaic treble of the row below. Then 2 chain, oops, start that one again, 2 chain, miss your 2 chain, and do a double crochet into the top of the mosaic, and another 2 chain and another double crochet into the top, followed by another 2 chain. So all 3 of those individual ones on the row below have now got a double crochet worked into them. Then we work 4 double crochet, 1 into that final mosaic crochet there, then 3 into the 3 double crochet of the row below. So you've got 4 there in total. Then we do a 2 chain, miss 2 and a double crochet into the next stitch. Then I've got a chain of 4, miss your 4 chain space and 1 double crochet into each of the next 4 stitches, which is the mosaic treble, and then the 3 normal double crochets. 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 in total at that point. And then we do that again. So we do a chain of 4, miss those, and do, let's just check, I'll miss them, because we're doing another 4 double crochet. This one's a bit more difficult to see from the reverse side, but you're working 1 here, then 2 in the middle, then 1 there. So I actually need to start at that point. I'll just show you that a little bit more clearly. So that's where I'm going to start. So I'm doing 4 double crochet. That's 1 into the mosaic treble, 2 into the 2 double crochets, and 1 into the next mosaic treble. 2 chain, and miss your 2 chain space, and 1 double crochet into each of the next 4. So that's the mosaic treble that we're working into, and then 3 more. Oops. 2 chain, and miss 2, and then double crochet into the top of the next stitch, and chain 4, then we're missing that chain, and again working into the first mosaic treble of the row below, and then another 3 after that. So that's a total of 4 double crochet together there. Okay. Then we've got 3 chain space and double crochet and another 3 chain space, missing those, working into the final one, and don't forget we need to swap back. I don't go that way around. Doesn't really matter which side you work it to when you're reattaching your coloured yarn, because that's all going to disappear like before in one of the side edge pieces. So that's the end of row 12. Just flatten it out a bit, it's curling slightly. And we'll be back in a moment with row 13. So we're back with row 13. So we've rejoined the ecru yarn, and we're going to do the usual 1 chain and 1 double crochet to anchor the beginning. Then we're going to do a mosaic treble into, so 2, so we're going to do 1 into each of the next 2 stitches. And then 2 chain, and miss that stitch and work another 2 mosaic trebles. Two chain, miss a stitch, so that's there, and then work 2 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. Sorry, 2 double crochet, and then 2 chain and miss the stitch, and then we're going to work 3 mosaic trebles. So that's 1, 2, 3, there. Then 2 chain, miss a stitch, so we're missing the blue stitch, and we're now working another mosaic treble into there. Two chain, miss 1 stitch and work 2 double crochets into the next 2 stitches. That's obviously 1 in each stitch. And then 2 chain and a mosaic treble. Two chain, miss a stitch and work 2 double crochet and then 2 chain. Okay, then we work 3 mosaic trebles. 1, 2, 3. Just tangle my yarn slightly. 2 chain, miss a stitch and then work 2 individual double crochets in there. Two chain, then we miss a stitch and work 3 mosaic trebles. And a 2 chain. Miss a stitch and work another mosaic treble. 2 chain. Then we miss a stitch and work another 2 double crochet. Then 2 chain, miss a stitch, 1 mosaic treble, and then again 2 chain, miss a stitch and 1 mosaic treble. Oops, I'm trying to smack myself there. Then a double crochet. Sorry, I've got a little tickle. And then another mosaic treble, 2 chain, another 2 mosaic treble, and a double crochet at the end. So that is row 13. Okay, we'll be back in a moment with row 14. Okay, here we go with row 14. So at the end of row 13, that's what you should have. And then we turn over. We're going to do our usual 1 chain, 1 double crochet, and then we're going to work another 2 separate double crochet, like so, 2 chain, then 3 double crochet, because we're going into the mosaic treble, the double crochet in the mosaic treble of the row below. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, not quite finished it. There we go. 2 chain, and then being careful not to miss any of these stitches, we've got a double crochet into that mosaic treble, 2 chain, 2 double crochet into those 2 stitches, 2 chain, miss 2, work into that one, another 2 chain, and then we've got 3 this time, because we've 3 mosaic trebles on the row below. 1, 2, 3, 2 chain, then 2 double crochet on top of the 2 double crochet of the row below, 2 chain, then 3 double crochet on top of the 3 mosaic trebles on the previous row, 2 chain, another 2 double crochet, 2 chain, then we've got 1 double crochet, 2 chain, another 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 1 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 double crochet, 2 chain, then another 2 double crochet, another 2 chain, and then 2 double crochet into the top of the mosaic trebles, 2 chain, and another 2, and then a final 3rd, not forgetting that we need to swap to the blue yarn at the end. So that's row 14 and how you should look at the end of row 14. Okay. Okay, here we are with row 15. So as usual, 1 chain and 1 double crochet, and then 3 chain, miss a stitch, I missed 2 stitches actually, and a mosaic treble into the next navy blue stitch that's on the rows below, 2 rows below. Chain another 3 and work another mosaic treble, then 2 double crochet and another mosaic treble, trying to keep them neat. That disappears under there in a bit. I know it looks slightly lopsided there. Then 2 chain, miss a stitch, and we need to work 2 double crochet and then a mosaic treble. And 2 chain, miss a stitch, and we're doing the same sort of thing again, mosaic treble, 2 double crochet but into the cream, and then another mosaic treble. Into the row below. 2 chain, miss a stitch and work a mosaic treble, chain 3, then we miss 2 stitches and work another mosaic treble. Then we have a chain of 4, we're going to miss 3 stitches but then work a mosaic treble here and 2 double crochet and another mosaic treble, 2 chain, miss a stitch and then work 2 double crochet and a mosaic treble. It's funny how sometimes they just work so easily. And then start that one again. I don't like how that's happened. It's weird how you'll work one really completely wrong now, one really easily, and then for some reason one just throws you. So that's a mosaic treble, 2 chain, another mosaic treble. Making sure you come up at the front of the cream, then 2 double crochet, another mosaic treble, two chain, another, there we go, make sure we go actually into the right stitch, mosaic treble, and then we've got a chain of 4, 2, 3, 4. We're going to miss those 3 middle stitches and work another mosaic treble, chain 3, miss 2 stitches and work a double crochet into the end. So there we go, that's how you will look at the end of row 15. here we are with row 16. So we're going to work one chain and then one double crochet into that first stitch. Then we chain 3 and do one double crochet. Oops. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and one double crochet, chain 2, and then we're going to work a double crochet into, there's a mosaic treble, then another double crochet into each of these 2 double crochet from the row below, and then one into the final mosaic treble of that little set. That's 4 double crochet in total, then 2 chain, and then we've got 3 double crochet, 1 into a mosaic treble and 2 into the double crochets of the row below, then another 2 chain, and then we're working another 4 double crochet, so 1 into the mosaic treble, 2 into the double crochet, and another 1 into the mosaic treble. Then we do a chain of 4 and 1 double crochet there, and another chain of 3 and another double crochet there, then 2 chain, and then we're going to work 4 double crochet, 1 into the mosaic treble, 2 into those centre ones, and another 1 into the last mosaic treble there. Then we've got a chain of 2, and then we're going to work 3 trebles, 1 into a mosaic treble of the row below and 2 into the next 2 double crochet of the row below, then 2 chain, miss 1 and one of the spaces, and then we're working 4 double crochet into the next 4 stitches, and again that's where you've got a mosaic treble, 2 double crochets and another mosaic treble on the row below. Then we've got a chain of 3 and a double crochet and another chain of 3 and a double crochet, remembering of course, because you're back at that end, that you need to change to the cream. So when you have finished row 16, that's how your work should look.